Good morning and welcome to SSO Coaching 76. I am your host, Kathleen DePrizio, and today we are going to talk about control, understanding control. I'm not talking about controlling others, I'm talking about controlling yourself, controlling your emotions in a situation and how you respond. You measuring your response to the situation that has presented itself. There have been many times in my career when I have faced this. There were times in the past before I learned to control my response when I responded emotionally. And believe me, that was awkward for all involved, including myself. There were times when I responded and gave up my own control to allow that other person to exert their control. We need to make sure that we respond without emotion. What I mean by this is that we need to stop, assess the situation before we go spouting off at the mouth and word vomiting on someone because we allowed our emotions to take hold and drive that train that we are on. I learned to hold myself back for a moment and then respond. Now, don't get me wrong, I am human. I will respond in my mind with pure, unadulterated emotion. But over time, I have learned to control what actually comes out of my mouth. I had a situation a while back where a decision was made that seriously affected my future. While I felt the heat in the moment, I felt that emotion in my head. I was screaming, "You freaking MFer, you fucking piece of shit." But what came out of my mouth was completely different. In that situation, the first thing that came out of my mouth were three questions. What did this person know? How much experience did this person have? What is the end goal of doing this? Turns out that the person didn't know even a quarter of what I have learned over the years. And I learned that this was actually a directive due to one person's inability to control a situation. And they were responding by implanting a person that they could exert control over. That person was planted to do what they were told, when they were told, and to not question it, ever, regardless if whether it was a good decision or a bad decision. This was not a response to my skills or my knowledge. This was a response by a person that was intimidated by me and needed to control the situation more than they had. That person, because of my reaction, was not able to get the end result that they actually sought. They were not able to exert that control in the way that they wanted over me. They thought that they would win that situation and win that control that they craved for my emotional response. They were very wrong. The situation proceeded to continue to bite them in the ass and to continue to create problems. Regardless of that control that they wanted, they did not get it. Plain and simple. Because they were not able to see past their own need for that control. We need to be able to stop, assess, and then measure our own response. Do not place control into another's hands. Do not let anyone dictate your future. See your strength, recognize your significance, embrace your opportunity. If you're looking for coaching, want to have a conversation, hey, even if you want to tell me I suck, you can send me an email, ssocoaching76@gmail.com. You can catch me on Spotify and YouTube, and you guys have an awesome day.